I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis sitting with us around the world at this moment, 1022 places through Nithyananda TV and 241 cities in 25 countries around the world. And a new country added today, international waters. Hundreds sitting with us around the world in international waters. Welcome you all with my love and respect. Today, third day of inner awakening, second day of Nirahara Samyama, level 1, and second day of Visamyama. Hundreds are attending Nirahara Samyama and 70 are attending Visamyama. Today's subject for the morning satsang: creativity, the integrity of thinking. The main sacred secret you need to understand: when you are integrated in thinking, anything expresses will be creativity. Because integrity means naturally you have to be aware. Please internalize first. Electronic and pen down, internalize. When there is the integrity towards the words you utter, you are very cautious, very careful. Every word you utter, because it's your life. You have become like a Yudhishthira Raja in the history of Bharat. Please understand, Mahabharata is not mythology, it's a history. The history of Bharat, there's a beautiful character, Yudhishthira. The history has complete biographical details of 54 kings of Bharat. They have a beautiful story, history recorded about Yudhishthira, who was so integrated. The whole world respected his integrity. Even his enemies believed his words. Understand? Even his enemies believed his words. In the war, its opposite side, Drona, there was a great archer who is actually the master and teacher of Yudhishthira himself. He is on the opposite side and Yudhishthira is this side. Krishna is guiding the whole strategy. At one time, Drona needs to be conquered because he was literally destroying the whole Krishna's side, Pandava's army. Some of you may be new to the whole story, that is why I am describing the story detailed way. One side, Yudhishthira, the hero, and his strategist, Krishna, God himself, incarnation. Other side, the great archer, who is teacher of Yudhishthira. The archer is just bulldozing, destroying the whole army of Yudhishthira's side, the hero's side. Krishna realized, physically you can't win him. Physically you can't conquer him. You can only win him by putting him into the depression. He has to get into depression. That's the only way to win him. Because physically, he's so strong. His muscles are so powerful. You can't stop him. So what is the way to put him in depression? He has only one pattern left in him. His attachment to his son. Nothing else left in him. So, Krishna plans. He says, if somebody tells Drona, your son is dead in the war, he will be depressed, shaken. That is the moment you can kill him. But who will tell him? Because he won't believe. Even if anybody tells, he won't believe. He may ask for the proof. Get my son's body. Only then I will believe. My son is very powerful. He can't be killed. Krishna picks up Yudhishthira. Because Yudhishthira's integrity is so highly respected. So Krishna chose Yudhishthira and says, you tell that Aswathama is dead. Yudhishthira said, nothing doing. I will stand by my integrity. I will stand by my integrity. No. Then Krishna convinces Yudhishthira, hey, alright, do one thing. We will kill an elephant named Aswathama, and you say, Aswathama the elephant died. He said, that much I can do. Aswathama the elephant died. So they name an elephant Aswathama and the Bhima kills the elephant. And then Yudhishthira comes near the Drona's chariot and says, Aswathama the elephant died. During that time, the elephant, that word, Krishna blows his conch. I tell you, Krishna has not killed even a single fellow. Straightforward. In the whole war, for Bhishma, put Sikandi in the front. As per the war rule, you can't fight with an Apumsaka. So he crosses the war rules. Then for Drona, depresses him. Then for the Karna, what? Karna is too much. He has done everything possible. Everything possible. Anyhow, during that word, the elephant, he blows his conch. Drona hears, Aswathama died. Who is telling that? Yudhishthira. Drona says, even if he is not dead, the integrity of Yudhishthira's words, Vak Siddhi, because he uttered, by now he would have been dead. And he falls into depression. He gets killed because he has fallen into depression. The muscles melts down. He has no other interest to live other than his son. When nothing else, it's just his muscles melts and he drops the weapon. Arjuna kills him. The story is over. But even though the word does not cross the integrity of the words of Yudhishthira, it has crossed the integrity of thinking. Please understand. By the words Yudhishthira uttered, Aswathama the elephant died, he has not crossed his integrity. But mentally, he has crossed his integrity. Because why he uttered that word? Knowing very clearly, it is going to be used as a weapon to depress the other person. And it is not true. So the integrity of thinking is broken in Yudhishthira. The story says, till that moment, even though he was in exile, he was not a king, he lived as a king in the inner space, but the moment he uttered that word, he fell on the ground. The story very clearly says, His chariot used to be 4 feet above the ground, always. Whether it's factual or not, don't bother. But actually what it means, his inner space was always above the ordinary plane. His inner space was always above the ordinary plane. Because of this one word, there is a beautiful description. Vyasa describes as is. Yudhishthira utters, Aswathama, the elephant, died. Krishna blows the conch during that time of the elephant, the word, during that word he blows the conch. So Drona heard Aswathama died, and Drona looks at Yudhishthira to confirm. At that moment Yudhishthira's eyes were telling yes. That is the moment Yudhishthira fell to the ground. Understand? His words are right, but his eyes are not telling the truth. His eyes lost integrity. His words did not lose the integrity. His eyes lost integrity. The story says, because of that moment he fell on the ground, and after that he was never a king. Even though he was coronated as a king, he was never a king. And last moment of his life, when he left the body, he could not carry his eyes, it seems. He has to leave his eyes. His eyes have become worldly, dirty. He carried his whole body. He could not carry his eyes. He has to leave both of his eyes in Kedarnath. In Kedar is the place where he left the body. Kedar means in that local language eyes, because he has to leave his eyes. Integrity in thinking is more important than integrity with words. Integrity with words brings a lot of awareness to the words you utter. Integrity in thinking brings tremendous awareness to your thinking. I tell you, when tremendous awareness comes to your thinking, two things happen. Your thinking reduces, and whatever you are thinking becomes creativity. One side, your thinking reduces drastically. The other side, unimaginable creativity expresses through your thinking. Because every time you complete one statement, one sentence, thinking, you will also verify whether the sentence is aligned to your life's purpose, to your life's existence. Understand? Integrity of thinking. Integrity in thinking cleanses away 1,001 things which you may have to work individually. Which you may have to work individually. For example, your worry thought patterns you may have to cleanse individually. Your jealousy thought patterns you may have to cleanse individually. Your attention need thought patterns you may have to cleanse individually. Your ego thought patterns you may have to cleanse individually. But when you bring integrity into your thinking, all these patterns gets destroyed by just its own existence. Because every time when you think, every statement you complete, you will see whether it is in alignment with your existence, with your life's purpose. So please understand, take up the integrity to the level of Yudhishthira and don't even do the one mistake which he did. Krishna had conscious integrity. Sometimes the conscious integrity does not and will not be perceived in the integrity of thinking and in the integrity of words by ordinary men. His words may not have been respected, but only he can give Vishwarupa Darshana. Understand? Dharma's words may be, Yudhishthira's words may be completely integrated, but he can't give Vishwarupa Darshana. Anyhow, to start with, for every human being, the Yudhishthira's integrity is extraordinary. Start with that. When the integrity in the words start, you will create workability in the outer world. When the integrity in your thinking starts, you will create creativity itself in the inner world.